Okay, so please introduce yourself.
I'm Bob Shepherd, ex-Army, 23 years, and now a volunteer advocate for the RSL in Perth, working out of the Perth office. Oh, a good about 7 years now. There's a couple of reasons. One is the RSL assisted me when I needed help, and I was asked if I wanted to help volunteer, and after 12 months thinking about it, came back and worked as a volunteer, or being trained as a volunteer. The other one is giving something back to the community, in that sense, the community being the defence community. There's a lot of traps and errors out there when you're dealing with DVA. Not that there's anything wrong with DVA, but working through the paperwork and the system, it takes a few years to get to know how to do it. And the other one is for my own mental health. Volunteering, helping other people keeps me on the straight and narrow, and it gives me a good feeling. Involves taking phone calls, doing interviews, and then helping veterans navigate their way through all the paperwork to achieve a good outcome for them in getting their conditions caused by the Defence Forces accepted by DVA. Yesterday, for example, I did a home visit for a war widow. Husband's passed away. She was having trouble with DVA getting her story across, trying to get the war widow's pension. And then today, I working as a mentor to my other advocates on cases that they're having queries with. Come in and talk to a current advocate. Try and sit in maybe with an interview with a client or a veteran, and then have a look at all the paperwork that's involved to see if that is what you want to do. Because you don't have to be an advocate for claims, you can also be an advocate for welfare, where you might do hospital visits, taking care of veterans who can't pay their bills and things like that. At one stage we were snowed under, and that has an impact on my family life and my sporting life, and you've got to take that into consideration about how much effort you can give to the veteran community, but it all balances out in the long run. If you think you've got some spare capacity, there's always jobs there as a volunteer. Doesn't necessarily have to be an advocate or a welfare officer. And in today's community, Australian community, if it wasn't for volunteers of every type, then we'd have huge problems for the government, for the amount of money they'd have to invest, and it's volunteers that keep a lot of organisations running.